Yo, what is going on, my YouTube fam? It's Scotty Restores Kicks, and in this video, I'm going to be giving you an updated ice box for 2021. So you're not going to want to miss this one. Check it out.
All I see is icy, icy. All I see is icy, icy. Scotty Restoring Kicks, and all I see is icy, icy. Whoa.
Alright guys, now before we get into this, can you do me a favor and subscribe to the channel? We're almost at 800 subscribers and we're growing, guys, and all from you guys. I started less than a year ago. We're almost at 800 subscribers already. So if you want to see more content, subscribe to the channel and you're going to get more. So let's get into the video now. Alright guys, so a 2021 updated icebox, okay? I did an icebox tutorial back in July, and we're at almost 28,000 views. So I decided to make an updated one because we had a lot of questions, and I had to change a lot of things with the box. So I'm going to give you an updated one right now, and we're going to get right into it, okay? First, let's talk about everything that you need, okay? The first thing, you need a box, okay? A cardboard box, I prefer. You could do plastic, but cardboard, free, okay? I got this for free. Look, it's like a toilet paper one, okay? I got it for free, okay? Free 99, all right? Next, we need some tape, okay? You gotta tape up the edges, stuff like that. We'll get into that. Aluminum foil, you gotta line the inside of that. Again, we'll talk about this later. You also need an X-Acto knife. If you don't have that, you can just use scissors. You're also gonna need scissors at some point. But X-Acto knife I prefer, only because it's a lot easier to cut, but you can use scissors, you can make it work. And then the last two things is, right here is your UV light, okay? UV light, we'll talk about this later. And the last thing, which is new from last time, is a fan. Okay, we got a fan right here, that way our box doesn't overheat anymore, okay? And these two things, the UV light and the fan, will be in the description if you want to get the same one that I got. These are tested and work perfectly for me. You can check out all my old videos with icing up shoes, and I have had no problems. And these are the two main reasons for it. So if you guys want the same stuff that I use, just because we already know it works, I'm going to put it down in the description. All right, now let's get into actually making the ice box. Alright, step number one is to cut up the box to make every sort of cut that we need. That way we can start putting in the aluminum foil, the fan, all of that. Okay, so the first step, okay, I gotta take these wings off right here. We're gonna keep these two small ones because the light is gonna go right here. So I'm gonna cut these off right here. That way I'm just gonna leave these, okay? There we go, and now that the wings are off, now we're going to tape this down so it's secure, okay? Now there's two different types of tape I have. I have duct tape here. I also have, this is shipping tape or packing tape. Really, it's just preference. I'm probably going to be using the duct tape. Now I did notice if the duct tape overheats, it will start coming off a little bit. I haven't tested that with the shipping tape. But usually I use this for the lining on the inside with the aluminum foil, and I keep the outside of the box. Any tape I need there, I use duct tape. So I'm going to do that. Again, we don't need a lot, and this isn't that big of a deal. It's just to keep it more intact so that way when we lay the aluminum foil, we can make a straight line underneath. So all I'm doing is taping it on the side like that. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just tape it on the side like that. And I'm going to go all the way around. Okay, now that I've taped up the top, I also taped this down here because there's a little bit of light coming through there, and I want it to be flat when I put the aluminum foil down. But I taped this all up in that spot. The next part is cutting everything out. What I mean by cutting it out is usually I make a door on one side, that way it's easy to put the shoes in. I don't have to move the light, I can keep the light sitting there. All I have to do is put the shoes in and out from the side. So I'm gonna put a hole here, that way I can put the shoes in. And then I'm also going to put a hole here for the fan, but we're gonna get into that in a second. First, we're gonna start with the door. Okay, so I'm gonna be using my X-Acto knife, it makes it a lot easier. And all I'm gonna be doing is I'm cutting out here like a square, but I'm not cutting the bottom part. That way it can flap open just like this, just like a door, okay? So I'm gonna have it here, cut that out. Now I have a little door entry, okay? So here we go. Okay, I've cut out that spot, so now, right there, I can flap it open. Okay, I just had to tear the end, but right there, I can flap it open and I can close it up, just like this, okay? Now also, if you want, you can put a piece of tape here just to make sure it stays closed. To be honest, as long as you have this like in a closet, like with your icebox in a closet and it's dark, you don't have to worry about this being open or closed. It's okay either way. But we are going to be lining this with some aluminum foil, so it does help if it is closed. But like I said, there's your door that I can put the shoes in now, okay? So that part is done. Next, I will be cutting a hole or a complete circle on the other side for the fan, okay? The fan that I got just sits on the ground just like this. That way it can go right in. It has a circle to it. You can either trace this if you want, or you can just make a hole that's big enough that way the air can get through it. You don't have to be really precise on this as long as this can fit inside of it. So let's get to it. As you can see, I freehanded it, and it is not a perfect circle, but it is the perfect size that the fan will fit perfectly in it, and it won't get in the way of any of the cardboard, and it'll be able to hit the shoes, okay? So now, guys, we're pretty much close to being done. All we have to do is line the inside with the aluminum foil, put the light on top, put the fan in that side, and then we ice up our shoes and put them in, and we're good to go. So let's get to our last step. So now we're taking our tin foil, and all you're doing is lining the inside. As you can see, you're going to try to press it to it, and it'll kind of somewhat stay. And then you can take some tape, which is regular Scotch tape. I'm probably just going to use the Scotch tape, and just to make sure it stays securely down. But you're lining literally the whole entire inside of the box. So that means this bottom section, this wall, the back of the door, even above here where the light goes, up in here you're going to go. And a little bit in a circle on these little sections, you're going to line that as well. You want to make sure all of this is covered in there. That way when the light hits, it can hit from different angles and get every part of the sole of that shoe. That is why you have this for the reflection. Okay? So let's start lining it. Alright, so this is the bottom of the thing right now. As you can see, I laid it flat and I taped the sides a little bit up. Just a little strip just to make sure it stays down and secure. Now we're going to put the sides and up here. Okay, now once you have finished lining the inside, as you can see, it's completely lined. Okay, now all you gotta do, hang that light over top, put the fan in the back, ice your shoes up, put them in, close the door. You're gonna get some icy shoes, guys. I'm gonna show you what the setup looks like with everything attached. So here we go. Alright, so there you guys have it. That is the 2021 updated Icebox to ice your shoes up. So, if you guys want to find any of the things I've used, which is the light or the fan, I'm going to put it in the description, like I said earlier. That way you guys can have the same setup that I have. And again, it's proven to work because I've used it. I have had the light for over 7 months now, and I have had no problems with it, and it still works perfectly. So, I really recommend that light. And for the fan, I haven't had any problems with it. I've had it for about a month now, and no problems with that either. So, with that being said, that's all I got for you guys today. If you have any questions or video suggestions, put it in the comments down below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash the like button. And lastly, if you enjoyed this channel and you want to see more videos like this, all you gotta do is subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit the push notification button so you never miss an upcoming video. So, Scotty Restores Kicks, and do you want to be icy? Well, it starts in the soul. I'm going to see you next time.